Hello. This is to persuade the audience that college students should be compensated to play college sports. The amount of money gained by a nationally televised college sports game should be divided up, and the revenue made should also help compensate student athletes. Imagine, not only are you studying for school, but you're trying to prepare yourself for the classes, but you also have to prepare yourself for the upcoming game. So now you have your focus on the upcoming game as well as your classes. And in the mix, you include practices. So, now that you have class followed by practice, then a game, now if you throw in a family, you have to give them attention as well. So, you have to find a job to help provide, which won't be a full-time job because you haven't had the time for it. So let's start by stating some facts about student scholarships found on the New York Times article, Expectation Lost to Reality of Scholarships. Scholarships, on average, help with about $10,000. Now, with tuition, room, and board for the NCAA, the cost ranges from $20,000 to $50,000 a year. Now, another one. Men receive 50% of scholarship money, but in 11 of the 14 sports, women's teams average higher amounts per athlete. In 2003 to 2004, NCAA gave athletic scholarships amounting to about 2% of the 6.4 million athletes. Now that I gave you some facts found in the New York Times article, Expectation Lost to Reality in Sports Scholarships, let's talk a little bit about the cost of living while at college. The cost of living for someone in college is going to vary drastically. But most people are going to need technology. It's assumed that a lot of times, and in almost all classes, you will need some special computer program to do all your work. Another thing that's going to cost is travel. Traveling is a recurring expense. If you need to get around, you have to have a vehicle. And expenses will add up. Not to mention spring break, and most people head home. It's going to have an additional cost. And with the gas prices, I'm sure you can understand that. Independent living, which is all another expense to include what you eat. Now, in order to be in shape, you got to eat pretty healthy. Ramen noodles are not what I want to eat every day, so it'll get costly. Now that you understand that money is placed solely on the individual attending college, you should see that colleges should help pay an athlete a small amount of money that could save them a lot of time and would help a lot. I've given you facts about scholarships, and I've given you an idea of some expenses that have occurred during the school year. So you see why any money paid to an athlete could go to good use. Thank you.